What up? It's Jacob. Welcome back to my channel, Jacob Games, and welcome back to God of War. This is part number 28. I think the last video I said 26 or something, but it was it's 27. It was last part was 27. This is part 28. I got everything in line, I think. What did we do last time? I think we escaped Helheim on that boat, right? I'm pretty sure that's what we did last time, and now we're back in Midgard, so we're gonna go from there, and yeah, let's continue. All right, here we are. Right, we gotta get back to Midgard. Okay, so I had stopped the video right before that, so we're back now. Come on, Atreus. He had like a bad attitude and everything. You know how he is, man. Go back to Midgard.
Marrowhead, why did you not tell us Baldur is the son of Freya?
He is! It's shocking every time I hear it, and yet obviously I know it. When I think about Baldur and Freya...
The mayor?
Yes, lad.
Freya.
How's that, brother?
Ed, tell me Baldur's vulnerability.
Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Wait, what is happening?
He is bewitched not to speak of what he knows.
I am? I am! Oh, that's it precisely. I wonder how long that's been so. Since she had my head at her mercy, back when I figured out Baldur's weakness.
I'm here.
Yes, lad?
You just said you figured out Baldur's weakness.
Did I? But Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Enough. This means there is a way.
Yep.
If he troubles us again, we will find it.
We will find it. We will. What up, bro?
Can you make it?
Is it a weapon? Armor? Or likewise an instrument of war, of which I'm a master at shaping?
This dude.
No? Then forget it. Even if I wanted to make such an insignificant gewgaw, I'm liable to chink my tools working on something so delicate and ladylike.
Then shingle it. Pattern weld the item with scap slag. Keep the layers thin. Alternate the overlay.
Okay, smart guy. And where do you propose to find a lump of quality scap slag? Last time I saw one, I could still get rigid down south.
Huh.
Shut your mouth, is that... Where did you...
I had to get my hands dirty.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's do this.
What? You're fine with working on something that's not a weapon?
Oh, hell, why not? What? I can grow too.
Brothers United.
Oh, watch the spine. Keep your wrist loose.
No, you keep your wrist loose. Yeah, I need more heat here.
Coming up. You gonna temper that steel longer?
You don't need to. I triple quenched it with Drago oil.
See? How inventive. And sanitary. You clever little beaver. Never too late to learn a new trick, is it?
No, it's not. There.
Here it is.
Nope. Don't forget this.
Check it out. Got the mark of the dwarves on it.
Oh, quit your grinning. It's downright unsettling.
It's just nice to see you together.
It really is.
But now the rune on your brand looks different.
Yeah, price of reforging something what broke.
I knew it. You two love each other.
Oh, cut it out, princess. You're gonna get me all weepy.
I like the new one better. Don't you?
We have work to do.
Kratos is all business. Whatever. We got stuff to do, son. We got dudes after us. Dude can't. We thought couldn't be hurt. Can be hurt. He's the brother I mean, the son.
No.
He's the son of old Freya. We ain't know.
My brother and me got a new project.
Oh, yeah?
Now that we're on speaking terms.
What do you want?
With the whetstone and hammer you've retrieved for us, Brok and I can construct the Dvegrathikar, dwarven armor of legend.
Oh, we getting that.
We just need 3 more mythical ingredients before we set to hammer.
Which are...
Dunno. Armor's pure legend, and the details is fuzzier than a wolver's butthole.
You expect us to find parts from a legend?
Oh, Motsognir the Dwarf King found 2 of them. Everyone knows that. But when he went looking for the 3rd...
Poof! He vanished. Maybe he'll find some clues at his stronghold in Konungsgard.
And looky here. A Konungsgard entry stone.
Go on,
It's
give it to
got
me.
your name on it. How fucking strange.
Hail to the king. That is what we're gonna do right now.
The stronghold's northwest of here, behind the Svartalfheim Realm Tower.
Large stone structure, creepy atmosphere. You'll know it when you see it.
All right, cool.
The Huldra brothers, back in action again.
The Halder
Oh, I
brothers.
can't wait to get started.
Never think I'd see such a day we was back to building as a duo. But it feels right, especially for this. Since I used to build on my own all these years, almost forgot how dang useful an extra pair of hands is.
Look at
I
y'all.
forgot how much easier it is to smelt scap slag with someone else gauging the temperature.
Keep an eye on that big guy, all right?
Can we do it one more time? Oh, we maxed him out. Okay.
What more you need?
I'm gonna hang on to the to that for now. Yeah. Holy cow. It's a level 7. Nilfheim alloy. So we need to get all the language parts so we can make this freaking cool and stuff. Whoa. Whoa, I want that. That is what I want. The deadly mist. Oh my lord. I need all of this. I definitely need these. What's this one? These ain't bad looking either. I'm gonna be honest, they're not bad looking. But we're gonna be doing, from now on, we gotta do, I mean, legendary stuff, right? This starts at a level 7. We gotta figure that out, bro. Yeah. Yeah, bro. We gotta get this one. This is the one I want. Deadly Mist. We gotta remember that. Okay, cool. Enchantment increases stats. We need that too. I thought I had that though. Man, these are so... Resources, Chaos Flame, crap. It's just showing us other stuff. Go ahead and mark it off. Kratos,
Make
got
you something?
legendary fighter armor. We're gonna leave him with what he has now. So yeah, let's continue.
See you next, where's I see you.
All right, cool, man. We got a good.
Now we just need to figure out what door this key opens. It has to be somewhere around the temple.
We got a good chance at getting some new armor. But we gotta get the languages first, I think. That's gonna be hard because you know it's gonna be more trials.
Oh, you're right. Now that we got the key, we can open that big door anytime we want. Let's explore.
Yep. We going exploring, son.
Mimir, why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what Odin did to the giants?
There was an incident shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting between Odin and the giant kings. Well, this was when the Long War was young, and victory was still a thing dreamed of, and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely a deterrent, a means to broker peace from a position of strength. Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. He knew the giants were deeply concerned about the hammer, a super weapon in hands they did not trust. But they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unravelled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Frustrated, Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
It's a good story. I don't want to cut it off. I know he would continue, but, you know, he would start it all over from the beginning again. I'm going to go and get this, I'm going to get this chest over here that I saw. Man, it's a long ways off. Hope y'all doing well today. One of the big ones, so it should be worth it. Weightless war handles. Oh, it's grips. These are still better. So, yeah, we're gonna stick with that. Oh, we got skills as well. I forgot about. And we got so much XP because we had so much left over from doing those trials that, like, I had over 100,000, I think, whenever I did the trials, and then I didn't have that much left to unlock, you know, on the Leviathan axe and Atreus and everything, the shield and all that. So a lot of that got saved, and then we're still doing missions and other stuff as well. So all of it's adding back up. It shouldn't take us too long to get everything unlocked and be completely statted out on that end. But we're just gonna have to continue to find armor and the right parts and pieces and all of that. So, I really want that deadly mist armor. That thing looks sick.
I'm glad Brok and Sindri were able to work out their differences.
Yeah.
Now they are twice as irritating.
I think it's nice to see them trust each other again.
Yeah. It's a good thing. I agree. This little thing keeps moving on the map, man. Where is it? It's way out here, right? Okay, so we just keep on heading this way, and then we'll get to it eventually, I think. Hail to the king. I don't think we have to go to the storeroom again. Pretty sure we don't. Forgotten Caverns, I don't think we have to go to that either. We'll just go to the room. Ancient place again.
Wow, it's like there was an entire city under the water.
Aye, lad. A forgotten city.
What was it called?
Well, I forgot.
It's over here. There's a bunch of stuff on this little part of the
Come here.
land.
You never told us what Magni and Modi had to do with Hrungnir.
Oh yes. Well, what happened after Hrungnir fell slain upon Thor was that nobody in the court could get the stone body off of him. Thor was no use at this point. His brain rattled, his breath shallow, but none of Odin's men were nearly strong enough to help. Then enter little Magni and Modi, no taller than shrubs. And while nobody but myself was looking, they flipped over Hrungnir's corpse and freed their father. Magni, being blonder, got all the credit, and Modi remained bitter about it from that day to the end, which I don't need to tell you about.
Alright, so I think we're going in the right direction. That's not getting further from it. Maybe I'm not. Well, I'm going here and see.
We can beach over here.
There we go. King's Hollow. I think we're going in the right way now. So many places to discover in this game, man. In this game, I should say. Really cool. Every time we go through a mission, it unlocks new areas. Awesome, we got a fast travel spot. That's good. What's this? Oh, here we go. Alright, we made it. Look how awesome Kratos looks. The armor and the axe pretty much match each other. It's pretty cool. Wow, it's a cool area. This area is different. Oh wow, look at his belly. Well, not his belly, but his It's a very different area than what we've been seeing. Almost like it's more lush and tropical. That's something big over here. Just hack silver, okay. We good with hack silver, bro. You know, we need that, so. Hack silver is king.
Here. Boy.
It says, "Glory to Motsignir, the Dwarf King. May his reign be long, prosperous, and filled with peace."
Cool. I wish he'd read them all like that. Oh, Sindri, you out here too, huh?
Greetings, and welcome to Conan's Guard. I just want to make sure you're good and prepared before heading in any further. There's all manner of nastiness left over from the Mad Dwarf King's foul practices.
What kind of practices?
Oh, various sacrificing, dark enchantments, blood, magic, and so forth. Quite common among the older dwarves, unfortunately. Old habits are hard to break.
Looks like I'll be doing some breaking.
Look, a dragon.
Huh?
But it's chained. Is it a pet?
Do not get any ideas.
Where is it? I don't even see it. Oh, good lord, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting it. Most definitely. What up, bro? Come holler at me. Come on, holler at me. Getting poised and going back up, Kratos. I did a trick.
Are we gonna fight him?
Of course. She will. Haha. Got 31 of the 51. Oh my goodness, you scared. You dirty dog. Dead. Whew. You got me. I ain't gonna lie, you got me. How you standing there? You all right? That doesn't make no sense. And how long was he in there for? Go ahead and drop it down just for now, because evidently we're gonna need it for something. Oh. Yeah.
Can't believe the chain is the only thing holding him down.
Odds are there's a bit of magic at play here as well.
So.
This is a dwarven stronghold after all.
Oh, that's still behind, boy. What's the bridge, Kratos? We need this. Such a cool area, man. Really cool. Definitely gonna end with a dragon fight. Yeah, you feel good. So we found this little spot, a little fast travel area. Not as tough as I used to be. Come on with it, baby. Holla at your boy. Go there. There's gotta be a way to get up in these areas. We definitely got to probably loop around, I guess. We'll hit a bird. Bird is the word. Dragon. Where's that bird? I guess I'll find him later.
That's an impressive front door.
Yeah.
These materials must be pretty special to make a legendary armor.
This legendary armor better be worth the trouble.
But if Brok and Sindri make it together, I'm sure it's worth the effort. Don't you trust them at least?
I trust you, Atreus. I do not trust the legend.
Oh.
Trust you. You're a bad kid. He's a whooping. Alright. How painful has that gotta be? I mean, my goodness. I mean, imagine your face getting ripped down. I mean, terrifying. Oh, there's something to put right here. Gotta find it. Alright, let's keep going. This is a gigantic area. How do I get to you? Oh, here's the ancient. That's the ancient. And we're gonna fight him? Come back for that. Ooh, how are we gonna get that over there? Oh, this is gonna take a while. How in the world does one do that? Oh man, I'm gonna be here a minute trying to figure this out. Can I stretch that far across there? I don't think I can. I'm gonna try, but I don't think it'll reach. But it's gotta reach, right? Because I mean, it's just not. I wonder if I charge it. There's no way. I don't know. I don't know how else to make that work. Moving too slow. I've yet to figure it out. We need it for something, obviously. See, it's for that right there. Oh wait, did I just make it where I couldn't? I think I did. I needed to get over there. I think that's all it was that though. But I don't know how. I just don't know how. Whoa. Okay, sorry about that. My power went out. So, yeah, my power went out. And now I gotta go back. I gotta go back this way. Alright. Cool. I really wish I could figure out how to get this. Can I move this? I wish I could move that closer. That'd be great. If I jump down here, what happens? They won't let me. Man, that sucks. I really need to figure that out. I want to figure that out because I want to get whatever's in there. Anywho. Let's continue. So yeah, my power went out for like 5 seconds. And now I gotta redo all this. Everybody did. Everybody is dead. Alright, so put this here. And it shall reveal something to us, I would imagine. Alright, shoot. Oh, check it out. Oh! Oh, now we can do it. Oh, kudos to the game makers, man, for thinking about that. Actually, no, I'm lying. Where was I thinking I was at? Yeah, where was I thinking I was at? I'm dumb. But kudos to the game makers anyway. Cool feature. What path does that make? How do I get there though? I guess I'm gonna circle back around to it, I would imagine. I think I actually am going through here. I'm gonna circle back to it. Right? Am I right? was right. I thought so. Come on. Okay, okay. So I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. A little dumb. Oh, because we needed to get in here. Right, because we have to get the stuff. That's okay. Good on that. Oh, okay. Now it all makes sense.
Stone number 2. This place is even bigger than Vadergard.
Yes.
It's very
The Dwarf King's reach appears vast.
Wonder what happened to him.
'Tis a great mystery, even amongst the sons of Ivaldi. Motsognir's behaviour before his disappearance grew increasingly erratic.
Why?
The Devegrathikar, the very armour you find yourself searching for. Though he found 2, I'd wager his failure to find the 3rd ingredient drove him to madness.
Yeah. Have we been down there already? I think we have, right? That's what it looks like the entrance is right there. Yeah, we've been this way. Okay, yes. I see where I'm at. I'm gonna say that looks familiar. Continue down. Right. Okay.
Still won't open? Looks like we need 3.
Come on. Oh, you leave.
Look out behind you!
Enemies are strong here. Keep your guard up.
Yeah, they really are. We still gotta deal with that dragon in the background. You feel me? What was over here? Is there something over here? Oh yeah, that's back to where we were going. I'm tripping, man. Give me the hack silver. The world serpent scales. Never saw it coming. Alright. Back this way. Oh.
On your right!
Oh wow. how it's done. What's up here? Oh yeah. Oh, you just knew where I was going, huh, Atreus? We had to come this way anyway because we couldn't make that jump. Solid steel. Go ahead and knock this down in case we gotta go back. There's something over there. I see it glistening. I passed it up too. Hack silver, just a little bit. Alright, we are on the right path, and there's the dragon.
There he is. Or she is? At least where the girls are.
There are a few ways to find out, but they're rather messy.
Oh.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. So that is a wait. Free the dragon. Oh, okay. He's bound by these magic chains. You can free him. The stories say he wants a dwarf from the great blacksmith. Okay, so let's try to do that. Another raven. That little enemy got beat up.
Dragon would be a bit more supportive, seeing how we're trying to free it.
You attacking us? Chill out, bro. Oh, he is. How do I get that down? I don't think this will work well. That's what Did that work? Hey, it did work. What is this way? Okay, let's try to freeze though. Since we're here already. Makes sense. Okay. It's gonna be another long video. It is what it is.
Wait for me.
Okay, wait, that's... trying to figure out... Oh, there's another shrine.
You enjoy freeing them.
Well, yeah. Still seems like the right thing to do.
That's 2 down. How do we find the 3rd one? I'm gonna run this way and see if I can see what's back this way. Oh wow, look at that. There's definitely something. There's all kind of stuff here. Okay. Oh, there's nothing to do with the waterfall. Alright. We back at the door? Yeah, we are. We're back at the door now. Okay. So we need to go back this way. Hopefully we can, I wonder if I can just track it as well. Yeah, track that as well. There's gotta be something close by. I don't know. Hopefully we'll find it. Another bird. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, little bird, I hear you. Oh, there you are. That was pretty easy.
Here. Boy.
Sir. Okay. That's going in the journal.
What's it say? hold out on me, player. Oh, it's just him talking about the king or whatever. Feel free to read that if you want. Got plenty of rage at the moment.
Watch your left!
Alright, let's relax. I'm about to free you.
Last one. Let's go free him.
Fine.
I think that's helpful.
Mimir, why did the dwarf thing want this armor so badly? What's so special about it?
There are many legends behind the debate Grathika. A suspicious amount of legends, which makes confirming anything about this particular armor difficult. But the one constant among them is the ability of the armor to offer ultimate protection. A useful attribute for an unpopular king, you see.
Yet this plagued land is all that remains of him. This is why you do not trust legends, boy.
Well, what can you trust?
Yourself, your eyes, your instincts. Blind trust in a legend is a gamble. Rarely does it pay off.
If you say so.
Free the dragon.
Look out there!
Scale of the Mighty. High perk activation. Chance to grant a boost of strength. Alright, we did that. Cool. Now we gotta freed one of the dragons. That's a good thing. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and just kill two birds with one stone. I know these last few videos have been kind of long, but a lot of content. I feel like is trying to complete as much of this game as we can, you know? Oh
Okay, here we go. Huh, it's kind of run down in here.
What did you expect?
I don't know. Less ruin, I guess? Maybe the throne room's in better shape.
We're gonna find out.
Another one here.
Starkather. Wow, that's a lot of arms.
That's fair to say.
6, 7, 8? Could he shoot 4 bows at once?
More of a swordsman. He did only have the 2 eyes.
Looks like Thor cut him down to size.
It's what he does.
So we got 7 of those now. So much lore in this game. Mark of the elements. Increase rate of permafrost. Okay. Where are you? Close, I can hear you. Oh, there you are. Sometimes they're hard to see because they blend in with the background. Awesome. Glad we found that. Not a door, is it? That would be a wall. I have collected so much freaking hack silver in this game.
Do you hear that?
No. What do you hear, boy?
Crying. And screams. Large crowd of people.
Just old spirits, I suppose. Leftover victims of the Mad Dwarf's reign.
They're getting louder. They sound almost like
Oh, great.
Hellwalker.
Royal cousins. Yeah.
That was a lot of Hellwalkers.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, look at this. A blood trail.
Yep. Goes behind there. Deadly grips of vitality. Slayer's health burst. If I upgraded it, it'd probably be decent. Four on health. Oh, this is good. Alright, alright. Definitely something behind here, folks. Let's see what it is.
There's a passage behind this throne.
A secret passage.
Well, wouldn't be a proper throne room without a secret passage.
True.
Moldsignir.
Yep.
Boy, over here.
Huh. Interesting. I may want to write that down.
The ultimate sacrifice. Okay. And there's a new King's last words, son of Valdi. Tragic that my fate becomes apparent as the life flows out of me. The gods came to me as I slept and demanded retribution for my father's actions in Niflheim. My people, they who entrusted me to keep them safe every night. Visions of them mangled by all manner of beasts. Only I could protect them, and only through the building. I can't even say that word. Not even gonna try. I captured every deadly beast I could find. Set the building myth, dreams. Dragon fear screams of the innocent. Third, my dreams are vague. Ultimate sacrifice. That's crazy. That man had a lot going on.
The things you pulled from him. Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brok was talking about.
I can say with utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of objects in my life.
How are Brok and Sindri supposed to build with whatever they are?
Don't count the dwarves out, lad. They're right pricks, but they're resourceful. They once made an unbreakable chain out of little more than a cat's footstep and bird spit.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well, that's the legend. If you wanted sense, you shouldn't be talking to a severed head.
You ain't wrong. Ooh. This one gives some good. I forget about this move. I do like this one though. Go ahead and flip it. Tear up the 4 enemies. 4 enemies at once. That's pretty good. You get them grouped up, that is. Alright. So now we gotta find our way back. Hopefully we ain't gotta fight too many more things. Oh. Well, if you insist. No, I didn't mean to do that. That's not what I wanted to do, but alright. Oh man, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. Okay, okay. Ooh, this is gonna take some time. Oh, I passed it up. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Oh, dang it. Now go over here. Yes. I got the final horn of blood.
I wonder what this place looked like in better times.
Conan's Guard was a beautiful land in its heyday,
Awesome.
before the Dwarf King's obsession poisoned his mind.
How could he let that happen?
The dwarf blindly trusted in the legend and pursued it without thought to the consequences. This is the result.
trust is a gamble. Like you said. And the Dwarf King lost.
Oh my lord, and then we have one of these. Let me see if I can. Did it, baby. Man. Hey, we did some work in this video, boy. Oh, we did some work, boy. Alright, let's fast travel out of here. I think that's everything. What did I miss? I missed one of the ravens. Alright, let's get back to the shop. Alright, we're gonna head back to the shop now.
Hey, if I'm a god, maybe I can fly.
No, no! Gods too must stay on the path, I promise you.
I'm confused. I always heard that Baldur's mother was Frigg.
Aye, Frigg. Well, that's more of a pet name, you see. It means beloved, something Odin called Freya after they wed. Out of affection at first, or so I like to believe. As things turned sour, it became a way to manipulate the truth.
How so?
Odin didn't want Freya, a Vanir goddess, getting credit for anything in Asgard. So anything worthy she accomplished was attributed to Frigg.
Like being Baldur's mother.
That's right. Freya was Baldur's mother all along.
Good stuff, though.
You boys look right beaming. Well, the squirt does. Can't see squat behind that frizzled fuzz you call a beard.
They found the materials. But they're so weird. How do you build a piece of armor out of something so...
None yet.
Nanya?
None your fucking business. Trade secret. We got our ways.
Oh.
Fire of Ares. I don't really care for it, if I'm honest. So, Hail to the King completed.
Now you're talking.
Oh, you can do 2. Oh, they just do, one of them strength and one of them is runic. Okay. These are still what I really want, if I'm honest. I guess we can take a look at them. You kind of have to choose which one you want. One is more strength based, so you got 3 sockets, and it can be upgraded to level 8. That really ain't bad. I might do that in the next video, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it here.
Check back soon.
And thank y'all for watching. God bless y'all.